Hi everybody, welcome to what is like a kind of MCN type like updatey thing because a lot of stuff has dropped all of a sudden, and of course we'll like put it together, just a bit of coverage for it. There seems to be some problem with battlegrounds at the moment. For a lot of you, as you know, there's the unranked mode that's come in, but some players are experiencing stuff is not working particularly well with it. Like I think even some ways people aren't even able to access the game, so to speak, which ain't good. In-game as well at the moment, we have seen an update to the Battleground store. There is a bit of a expensive price for trophy tokens trade in for certain stuff. I've asked Kabam, and I don't know if they'll deliver in time, but a list, a breakdown of like how the prices have changed, and just so I can kind of like do a bit of coverage of this in a bit more detail, because I don't really want to go into it half-assed, but I think it might come to that stage because I didn't take a screenshot before, and of course now we've got it in. So yeah, if anybody has got the a screenshot or a video of how the Battleground store was before, could somebody let me know? Like that would be good, because I'm trying to I'd say send it, if you could send it to me on Discord or tag me in on x.com, whatever it is. Please do that, because then it means I can do some like better breakdown and coverage. I did see some thoughts already, but I need to figure out itself, whether it's good or not. I can get nearly 3 times more tier for alpha for only 500 glory from AQ store than the updated battlegrounds nonsense. Not to mention the waiver price tier 7 basic and 7 stars signature stones. Of course, referring to this right here, the 7-star signature stones, or the tier 7 basic. Sorry, tier 7B, right there. That's kind of like what it's being referred to. What else? What else has been kind of like important at the moment? Well, there is the in-game mail, by the way, for the... And spoiler alert, by the way, not that. But you will now have to go and do Battlegrounds to a season. You have to get to Vibranium, as said here, that the super cool trench coat is going to be in Battlegrounds. So if you get to Vibranium 1... I'd love to go now to it, but I can't go. Oh, no, there we go. I can go to it. So that's going to be in Vibranium 1. If we kind of go bum to there, and then bum to there. There we go. Super cool. Trench coat is right there for people to get. So you got to go and do Battlegrounds to that. Some people will be fine with that. Other people, maybe not. So it kind of makes sense because we've got the minion crystals to go for. I missed out my minion crystals last month with this, and that's just game because I stuff on. Sadly, that's the name of the game. Playing a lot in MCOC is something that I'm hoping I can get back to in 2026, or at least kind of like figure out some stuff, because I'm figuring out stuff with career and of course the stuff calming down. Fingers crossed, calming down with my dad. But yeah, once that's kind of all calmed down, I can actually get on with kind of like making the types of videos I want to make and stuff like that. But that's next year. And also something else, that secret things are happening. I'm back in the video games industry. More on that soon. Anyway, there's that. Of course, the unranked based launch, which is still bugged. But a bit of a surprising thing was this. As you just heard Karate Mike in the background, 24 Karat Mike. And yeah, this was the surprise, that the champion, that's the science champion going into the Banquet box, is going to be a 7-star Scorpion. I am actually quite surprised with this. I actually made a mistake. Hands up right here, hands up. Made a mistake in that when I was doing, I think my video, I don't know why I thought that it was a 7-star Scorpion in game. Don't know why. Silly me. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Like, it just case I just forgot to put him in, but I should have done, because he would have been a better kind of like alternative option. That is good. Now this Banquet box, which we're gonna like throw up on screen right now. Or kind of the process of it. Yeah, I mean, I got my prediction way wrong. Well, not way wrong, but like Kabam been throwing a Rhino buff. They wouldn't really have to do much to it, and it was featured quite a bit at the Summoner's Fest. But let's face it, it's probably the reason that they decided to choose Scorpion instead of anything else. So to be honest, apart from no, I'm going to say that it's shaping up quite nicely. I think we got the prediction right for this one. I'm honestly super happy that it's Kingpin. I just won't have the units to be in with the mix to grab it, but it's good. It's good. I'm still unsure about Valkyrie in there, but to be honest, that it means that. And here's the thing that changes stuff. What changes stuff? The rework champion. Chances are Scorpion's not going to be a rework champion. You know, I used the 6-star today in Elder difficulty, and it's fine. Like it's good, but it's not a champion that needs reworking. Neither does Valkyrie, because Kabam said they wouldn't rework anything. So it means that next Friday for the Kabam live stream, they're likely gonna announce one of the two champions here, the skill and the cosmic, to be reworked. It does swing highly likely that it would be now. It's going to be one or two scenarios, right? It's either going to be something like, right, so if it's cosmic that's been reworked, cosmic being reworked, then it's got to be that. Like it's got to be group being reworked because it's been the meme for such a long time. That would make sense. But if not, and say it's either Hulkling or it's Cosmic Ghost Rider, then who is going to be the potential rework? As I said, just to clarify, if Kabam will either go Cosmic for the rework or Mutant for the rework. So we just talked about the Cosmic. For the Mutant side of things, it'll either be something like, yes, could be Kitty Pryde, or a standout mutant-based champion, which will be able to do it fine. Like, I don't know, Magneto, probably fine. Archangel, probably fine. Toad, yeah, okay, probably fine. So with all those potential options, who would be the reworked ones? So it then changes things. So it could be either Beast is the rework champion plus maybe a new model, or it's going to be Old Man Logan, but I don't think it is at all. It also could be Rogue reworked, but there is an outsider, but I'm pretty certain it was a champion that we knew was going to be reworked in any case. So I don't know if it would actually be something Kabam would consider bringing into the Banquet box. And what is that champion? And that's X23. I'm pretty certain this was something a long time ago. We voted for the kind of the rework of it. But like I said, I thought that this would have been something that would be more like, it'll have its own kind of like, you know, fanfare and difference to it, as opposed to it being like that. But that's where I think things have now shifted, because we're down to the final two. And Kabam haven't announced any of these having a rework except for Jane Foster Thor. So that's, I think, where we're going to be up to with this. Exciting for the final two. Who do you think is going to be the mutant with or without the rework? Because it could be one or the other. Or the cosmic with or without the rework side of things? Put it in the comments. Exciting times are ahead. And I'll see you all in the next video. And check out some other content. Support the channel. Bye, everybody. Toodles.